Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. So if you are interested in learning AWS DevOps, in a simple and easy way, so you are in the right place. So make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment it. So I will make more videos in the AWS section. So today I will explain the concepts like VPC project here, practical project today. So because we covered all the things in the VPC, so I created one entire project using the NAT gateways, public private subnet, load balancer, application load balancer, and auto scaling group. So let me quickly share my screen. So I will show you the things what are all today I am covering in this practical demo. So I am sharing my screen. Yeah. Yes. So this is the public private subnet architecture. So today we are implement this entire project in the practical session. Okay. So we are having two availability zones. So we are creating the two availability zones, and one is public subnet and another one is another public subnet. And we install our simple Python application in this private subnet. In this private subnet, and we are configuring the security group who can access this particular applications, and we are configuring the auto scaling group in the sense it will increase the servers whenever we need. And this private subnet, okay, so this is the Bastion host. So if you want to connect with your private subnet, directly you are not able to connect with your public subnet. So we need a Bastion host here. So using Bastion host server, we can able to connect with our private subnet here. So this Bastion host, this is the one of the EC2 instance. So this EC2 instance having the public IP address. Using this public IP address, we are copying a local PEM file local PEM file to the EC2 instance. After copying this PEM file into this particular EC2 instance, then we are SSH to this particular private server. Then we are particularly connect with your SSH with the this private servers. So this is the concept I want to explain today. So we are using the NAT gateway here, and application load balancer here. This is the internet gateway. So request comes from this side directly to the load balancer here, internet facing here. Okay, so let me go back to the documentation. So you can see you can see the point overview here. So this is the high level overview. So this routing concepts and security groups here. So everything is there. So I will make it as simple so you can able to understand the things now. And before going to this particular demo, so I want to explain the few things here. First one is auto scaling. Auto scaling. So this auto scaling, whenever you want servers increases, then this auto scaling will increase our servers. So to servers make available, so this auto scaling is helping with us. Then the second one is like Bastion host. Bastion host. So using this Bastion host, okay, using this Bastion host only, we will able to connect. This is our VPC. So and these are all our private subnets. So by defaultly private subnets doesn't have any public IP address to connect with. So you need a Bastion host. You need one EC2 instance that is connected with public. This is having a public IP. Using this public IP and using this PEM file, so we can connect into our private subnet here, and we will install the application into the private subnet. So this is the Bastion host. Third one is the load balancer. Third one is load balancer. Load balancer. So load balancer in the sense, depending upon the load, the request it is coming from one server to the another server. So whichever the healthy server is there, so the load will come. The load will go to that particular application, and it will run the application. You can able to see the application. So this is the load balancer concept. So, so this is the concept I want to explain today. So today I will implement this all the things here, availability zones, and first I will create a VPC, and after that I will configure this auto scaling group. Then after that I will create application load balancer, and I will try to access in my browser. Now you are able to understand the things here. I want to create the VPC here. So go to the AWS management console. So I am going AWS console login. Give me a moment. I will log into my AWS console. Sign in. Yes, now I am able to sign in. Directly it will yesterday night I am able to log in. Okay. Yeah. So go to VPC first. VPC. So I am creating VPC. I am creating VPC. So you are able to see option like create VPC. Yeah. So go with this VPC only. It will provide only this much of fields only. If we are going to VPC more, we can able to create whatever the public subnets you want, whatever the private subnets you want. So this is like this VPC and more like you as you want. That's it. Okay. So if you are creating, so I am creating the sample project here. So sample VPC demo, entire demo, entire entire demo. Okay. So I'm using this IP addresses. So these 65,536 is enough for me for my project. So we are not using this much of IPs here also. And go to the number of availability zones. I need two availability zones. Go to the diagram here. So we are having the two availability zones, two public subnets, two private subnets, and two NAT gateways, right? So we need to implement all the things here. So number of public subnets two, number of private subnets two. So one NAT gateway, one for availability zone here. Okay. Now you are able to see the things here, right? And we don't want to this S3 and VPC endpoint. Okay, so go to your diagram. You can able to see. So this VPC is created for me two availability zones. In the two availability zones, I am having one public subnet and one private subnet. So one public subnet and one private subnet in the US East 1B, US East 1A. So this is a route table. It is routing to the particular internet gateway. So this is what I want the VPC, right? So next I am creating the create VPC. So it will take few 2 to 3 minutes. You can pause this video. So you can see these things: create VPC, enable DNS host name, create subnet. 4 subnets we are using. Create internet gateway, attaching internet gateway to the VPC, creating the route table, associate route table, elastic IPs, create the NAT gateway. So this VPC will provide all the things for us. So whatever we choose the options in the whenever we are creating the VPC, this VPC will give you entire things whatever you choose in the at the time of creation. Okay. So this is the VPC creation. So after that VPC creation, then again go to the diagram here. Okay. So we need to create the auto scaling group. So this is in the private subnet, right? We need two instances here. We need two instances. So we will auto scale the we will increase the servers using this auto scaling group. Okay. So after creating the VPC, then we will go to the EC2 dashboard. We are creating the auto scaling group there. Okay. It will take few minutes. That's it. So meanwhile, you can see the demo here. So VPC, what is DNS host name? So what are the subnets it was created? What is the route table it was attaching? So what is the internet gateway it was attached to that particular VPC, right? So this is the concept. Yeah. So wait for few seconds. It will create the VPC. Sometimes it will take some time. Okay. So because sometimes it will take the time for the VPC creation, no issues. So wait for that particular VPC creation. Okay. Yeah. Now it is almost done. Yes. Okay. Yes. One moment. Yeah. So view VPC. You can go to the view VPC here. So I will show you the things here. Okay. So this is our map. You are able to see, right? This is our, so we created one public subnet, one private subnet in one availability zone, and one more in the US East 1B. This is one more availability zone. So we created one public subnet and one private subnet. This is the route table configuration. This is the internet gateway configuration. So this is the resource map. So we created this one. Okay. Sample VPC entire demo. Now go to the EC2 tab. Open in link new tab here. Okay, go to the EC2 management. In the last option, we are able to see the auto scaling group here. Just go to click on auto scaling group here. So just one moment, it is not going there. Yeah, click on auto scaling group here. So create an auto scaling group. Okay. So before creating an auto scaling group, you need a launch template. What this launch template is doing, like how many servers you want, how many instances you want at the running time. So how many so we configured everything in this launch template here. So now first I will create the launch template here. After launch template, so I will attach my launch template to the this auto scaling group here. So create launch template here. Okay. So this is sam sample VPC entire demo. Okay. So description. So this is VPC end to end project. End-to-end project. Okay. So select as application is AMI as Ubuntu. Okay. I am selecting as AMI as Ubuntu. And so instance type, go with only free tier eligible. Okay. Only free tier eligible. So otherwise AWS will charge you. So you need to pay the amount. And I will so I am selecting as VPC demo key pair. Okay. And I am creating, so this is the concept, and VPC key pair, and creating an existing group here, security group here, or yeah. So I am creating the security group. I mean, which who can access my application. I will provide the rules here, inbound traffic rules here. So security group name VPC entire demo project. Okay. So just give the description hello SSH. Okay. So this is this VPC. We can use our VPC, because if you want to access this public this private subnet, so you need to be there within the VPC, right? So you need to be within the VPC. So whichever we are getting the VPC, just you need to select that VPC here. This is the sample VPC. This is our VPC. So if you want to connect with private instances, so you also need to be in the VPC only, right? Then I'm creating the add security rules here. So custom TCP, I am allowing SSH traffic port 2022 anywhere. Okay, and add security group here. So custom TCP. So so my application is running on airport 8000. Okay, so accessible anywhere here. So this is the name here. Name VPC Enter Demo Project. This is the security group name. We will use in future. Okay. Now, what else? Yes. So this is the these many things we want, right? This is the launch template. SSH. Yeah. So VPC demo. This is the key pair, and this is the Ubuntu mission. Okay. So this is the yeah. So this is the launch template. So that's it. Yes. Now create launch template. It will take few seconds. So we are in the launch template, we are providing what are the AMI, what are the VPC you want, and what are the security groups you are using. So that's it. Okay. Now go to this auto scaling group, just refresh it. So provide as auto scaling group name. So just VPC sample VPC, what whatever your which your name, I mean you can provide any name auto scaling group name, because I am doing the sample VPC project, right? So that's why I'm using the sample VPC demo. That's it. Okay, this is the auto scaling group name. So select the launch template. So this is the sample VPC entire demo. So we created this particular sample VPC entire demo. Okay, now I am clicking on the next button. Okay, so this auto scaling group, in which VPC you want? Our VPC, right? Our VPC. And what are the availability zones? What are the where you want to I mean scaling the servers in the private subnet, right? So select those private subnets here. US East 1A private subnet, US East 1B private subnet. So go to this architecture. So in the auto scaling group, so we are installing the we are creating the private subnets here, right? This private subnets, in this private subnets we are installing our application. You got the point. So that's why I selected as two private subnets. I need two private subnets. Okay. So I'm not doing any distribution zone here. Next, I am clicking the next button here. So I am not attaching any load balancing here. I will that is different context for the creation of load balancer in EC2. So next I will health checks is fine. Okay, health checks is fine, and go to the next here. Go to the next here. So desired capacity. So desired capacity in the sense specify your group size. The desired capacity, this is minimum. So minimum instances you want, maximum instances you want. I will give you as 4 here. Okay. So this is the scaling limits. Scaling limits. So minimum is 1, maximum is 4. Maximum is 4. Okay. So maximum is 4, minimum is 1. So we are configured as scaling options like this one. So I am not attaching any policies here. I'm not attaching anything here. Just I am clicking on the next button here. So if you want to, for example, if your CPU utilization or if your server is having some malicious concept, so you need notifications, and you can add these notifications here. So I am not doing anything right now. This simple notification server, it will send a notification with your email address or particular user. So this is happening in your EC2 instances. So go and check there. So this is the concept of add notification here. So next I am clicking on the next button here. I'm not adding any tags here. Okay, so launch template, so VPC, so VPC demo. So this is the launch template I am using here. So this is the network concept. Network US East 1A, US East 1B. So I want to create these two instances. Okay, health checks is fine, group size okay, and just create auto scaling group here. Okay, so give me a moment. It will provisioning the things here. Okay, after auto scaling group is created, yes, now instances are 2, desired capacity is 2, maximum is 4, right? So this is our auto scaling group. Then next I will go to the instances. So I will see the instances, whichever instance is created or not. The two availabilities. Now you are able to see, right? So this is US East 1B, this is East 1A. So let me go back to this particular IP address. Now you are able to see, you are not able to access this subnet, because this is not having any public IP. So private in the whenever we are using the private subnet, private subnet IP addresses are not public. Okay, so no one can access that public IP. Okay, so they are not having any public IPs to the end users, right? So this is created in the US East 1B. Next, go to the instances here. This is one more concept here. Next, yeah. So this is created in the US East 1A. 1A. So two instances are created in my. Let me go back to the diagram. Yes. So these two instances are created with the auto scaling group. So I configured as security group also. Okay. So if you now you are able to connect with Bastion host. Using this Bastion host, you need to connect with this private subnet, and you need to install some simple Python application here. So now I will create one more instance. Okay, go to the instances, launch an EC2 instance. Okay, instances, one moment. I'm deselecting this one. So next time go to the launch instances. Now just to this providing this Bastion host. Bastion host. So using this Bastion host, we will able to connect with our server, private subnet. Now I am selecting this particular Ubuntu as the OS, and I am selecting the free tier eligible. So key pair. So VPC demo here. So I am using this key pair. You need to edit this network settings here, and you need to always allow this SSH traffic from anywhere, because you need to connect public this you need to use this public IP, connect with your Bastion host system. After Bastion connecting to the Bastion host server, then only you can able to connect with your private instances. You got the point, right? So just I am editing this one. So this Bastion holes is also same VPC. In other VPC, you are not able to the exit things, and you can select as public here. Okay, public sample VPC public US East 1A. Okay, so auto assign IP address enable. So selecting an existing group. So this is the I am selecting this security group. This security group previously I told you, right? I am allowing SSH to 22, and I am allowing the port like 8000. Okay, now so everything is okay. So yes, now launch an EC2 instance. So I am launching the Bastion host. Okay. Meanwhile, I will go to my terminal here. So just open, one moment, show more options here, git bash here. Okay. Yeah. So I will increase the font size here. Okay. First, first what I will do here, let me go to the instances. I will see the instance is running or not. Let me refresh the page. Bastion host is present or not. Yes. Now the Bastion host is is running successfully. So whenever we are open this, we are able to see the public IP because we enabled public IP and we are creating this instance in our public subnet. Okay, so I'm just copying. So let me go back to my Iam-bala. Yes. So in this, I am providing the commands here, VPC sample project here. So whichever the commands I am using here, so you can able to see here. I am just copying this command, Control C. I am just pasting it here. Pasting it here. Now what I am doing here. So VPC demo is my key pair. Okay. VPC demo. This is my key pair. What I am doing here, I am copying my VPC demo key pair into the particular Bastion host, and I will give this IP address. Where is this IP address? Bastion IP address. Yeah, this is the IP address. Now go back here. Yes, now I will remove this previous IP address. I am just pasting my, yeah, I am just clicking on enter here. Yes, you want to copy this local to this Ubuntu mission, Ubuntu tab. Yes, I want to do it. Yes, successfully my VPC demo in the local, it is copied in this particular mission here. Now SSH -i VPC demo dot pem here, VPC demo dot pem file just Ubuntu, just I am pasting my IP address, just paste here. Okay, so I think that one VPC, not web demo. So I VPC, yes. Now you are able to see I am able to connect with my Bastion host here. Let me go back to here. So this is my IP address for the Bastion host. Now I am able to connect with my instance here. Okay, after, so I'm just clicking on ls. What are the files here? Because we copied one file from the local to this mission, right? Is that file is present or not? I will show you. Let me clear the concept here. Then I am providing ls here. Now you are able to see in this mission, we are having VPC demo here. Okay. Now SSH -i VPC demo dot pem file. I am giving the private IP address. Using this Bastion host, we are able to connect with our private instances in the private subnets. So just I am going to 1A. So just copy this thing. This is the private address, right? Just go back here. Ubuntu. One moment. Ubuntu @ I am pasting my private IP address here. Yes, sir. You want to sure? Yes, I want to. Yeah. So I think this VPC demo has bad permissions. Just we need to change the permissions to 400. That's it. VPC demo dot pem file. So now you are able to connect with your VPC because so this bad permissions in the sense we are giving the permissions to this particular instance. Now you can able to, yes. So this is the 84. So you are able to see, right? Let me go back to this particular instance. So this is the 84. This is 84. So now we are able to connect with our private instances using the Bastion host. So first we need to copy our key pair into the Bastion host. Using that key pair and we using that private key private IP address. Now we are able to connect with our private instances, right? Now let me open the another new window here. Okay, so the same thing I will do here. Okay, with one more instance, right? 1B also I will able to I will able to connect with that 1B. This IP address is correct. Let me go back to that particular instances. Again, Bastion host. One moment, go to the Bastion host. Yeah, this is the 239. Yeah. Okay. So connection time. Okay. Okay. No problem. So I will try with this this first thing only. Okay. Then after that, I will log out this particular thing and so here sudo. Whenever you are sudo apt update, whenever you are launch an instance, you need to do this thing here. Sudo apt update. So after that, I will install small application here, small Python application here. Okay. Now, so I am creating one index.html file, index.html. Okay. Yeah. So now go to your browser, sample HTML code. Go to the HTML examples here, headings here, go to this one. Now, so just to delete this one. Okay. So this is US, this is one private subnet we are accessing through the browser. Okay, so next I'm going to one more heading I am giving here, h1 so welcome to AWS VPC end-to-end project. Okay, so now I'm just copying this thing here, Control C here, go back to the instance here, go back to the instance. I'm just inserting this particular thing here, just I'm pasting here, pasting the thing here. Okay, after clicking on escape, so I am saving this file, colon WQ escalator mark. Just I am saved the file. Next I am running as Python 3 minus m http dot server on port 8000. Now this application is running on port 8000. So we can access this port 8000 using our browser. So then I will go to the, now I will configure the load balancer here. Go to the EC2 here. Go back to the load balancer here. So create a load balancer here. So we are having three types of load balancers here: application load balancer, network load balancer, gateway load balancer. So in the coming sections, I will explain what is this network load balancer, what is this gateway load balancer. So just I am going to the application load balancer today. Just I want to create the load balancer name. So before creating the load balancer here, you need to create the target group here. First, you need to set the target group here. So open in the new tab, target group. What is this target group means? We are providing the instances to run our application. Okay, so that is the thing only. So this target group, in the sense, we are providing our instances to run our application. So we are providing particular instances. So in that particular instances only you can able to access our application. So this is the target group. So target group name as VPC demo entire project. Okay. So I know the port as 8000 here. Okay. Select the sample VPC here. Sample VPC here. Select the VPC, our VPC here. Health checks is fine. Health checks is fine. So VPC entire demo. Next, go to the next tab here. Next tab here. So I want run my application in these two particular servers in the private subnet. So I am selecting my private subnets here. Okay, so these are the private subnets I want to run in my application. So include as pending below. Now create the target group here. Now go to this target group here. Instances. So our port is running on 8000. So let me go refresh the page here. The target group here. Yes. So these are unused steps. So we can use this in the create load balancer concept. Now load balancer, refresh this page. Refresh this page. Load balancer name as VPC entire demo. So VPC is internet facing here. IPv4 is enough for me. So select the sample VPC and select the availability zones in the load balancer. Just you need to create the public here. Public. Now select one more availability zone here. This is the public zone. So configure the security group here. So VPC entire demo here. Now select the target group here. So this is our target group, VPC entire demo project here. Okay. So this is the concept we need to explain. We are creating the load balancer. So everything is fine. So I am creating the load balancer now. Create the load balancer. It will take few seconds. Yeah, go to the load balancer. Wait for it is active state. So then only you can able to access your application. So we are having two availability zones here. Okay. Okay, wait for few seconds. The load balancer will take to time to it go to the state of running. Wait for few seconds. 1 minute you can take. Yeah, still it is provisioning. Still it is provisioning. Still it is provisioning. Okay, few seconds it will take. That's it. Few minutes it will take. VPC. So now you can go to the target group here. Just refresh this thing here. Now it is provisioning that particular things, right? So we can able to see the target group here. So it is loading here. Still it is provisioning state only. So go to the load balancer, just refresh the page here. One moment, once it will take some time. Okay. VPC provisioning here. wait for active state, guys. It will take some time. So this VPC provisioning, it will take some time. Not only for me, everyone, it will take some time. Few to 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. So just refresh the page. That's it. Still, it is provisioning state here. Go to this demo, enter demo. So what are we are having here? So what are this provisioning? Still provisioning here. Still provisioning here. Now, meanwhile time, I will go to this particular thing here. Ubuntu. Meanwhile, I will go to this particular EC2 instance here. Instances, this instances, Bastion host. Open this Bastion host here. Go to the security group here. And the security group here. Edit inbound rules here. Yeah, so SSH is already there. So you can add on one more is as port 80. So anywhere in IP address, just save the changes, save the rules here. Okay, now so just I'm stopping this one, Control C. Okay, now go to this particular thing here. Now I'm entering. I'm trying to log in with one more instance here. Okay, now it is successfully created or not. Load balancer. Go to the load balancer. It is still in provisioning state. Give me a few seconds. It will active. Yes, now it is active. Okay. Now go to this VPC entire demo. So this is the HTTP here. So go to this VPC entire demo. So that port 80 is enabled or not. So we need to see that thing here. So these are unhealthy. Two are unhealthy. So just refresh the page. Go to the target group here. So target group here. Just refresh the page here. Because we need healthy states. So then only we can able to access our application here. So register targets here. Go to here. One moment. VPC entire demo. Go to this particular thing here. Just I am deregistering here. Deregister here. One moment. Go back here because we need healthy status only. Deregister. Now register targets here. Select this particular thing here. It is running include as pending below. Now register the pending targets here. Yeah, it is initializing the target group here. Give me a moment. Till it is initializing state here. Now go to this one. So index.html next. So just run this server in the US East 1A. So the server is running on that particular instance. Just refresh the page. load balancer. Go to this HTTP port here, because this is the rule here. So go to the load balancer. One moment, ABC under demo. Now I'm just copying this particular thing here. Just to go back to VPC under demo. I'm not able to, yes, I'm able to access the things, right? So this is the concept I want to explain with you. So I am able to access my private subnet using, so this is the private subnet we are accessing through the browser. So welcome to AWS end-to-end project. Okay, now what I will do here, just control C here. Okay, next sudo. Next I will do one thing, control C here. Control C here. I will do one thing here. So just I will close this one. Okay. Yes, I want to close this one. Next, go back here. Just I am entering the same here. I will log in with the second one. Okay. One moment. Just go to the second instance here. Security group here. Instances here. Instances here. So 1B. Go to this particular here. Just copy this private address here. Go to here. SSH. I think we are already copied that file, right? So SSH -I VPC demo.pem file here, Ubuntu the rate 54.81.105.239. So this is our IP address for the Bastion host. So I will install the second application and I will show you that in the browser. Sometime what it is showing. Ubuntu. Sometimes it is showing connection issue. Then go to this particular thing here. Go to the security here, security group here. Go to the security group here. Edit inbound rules here. Okay, just delete this one and add a new rule here, SSH here. Where is the SSH? SSH is one anywhere. So just save the rules here. Just refresh this page here. Now go back to SSH -I VPC demo.pem Ubuntu. Now you are able to see right. So how can I connect with my private instance with using my Bastion host, and how can I access my application? You got the point. So this is the timeout issue is there. So with me. So I think let me copy the IP address then again. Bastion host here. Go to the instance EC2 instances. I think our IP address is wrong, so that's why it is not connection timeout. Let me go back to this Bastion host. Again, yeah, so I think this is different. Oh, so that's why I'm not able to connect with my port here. I'm using different IP address, guys, so that's why I'm not able to connect with SSH. So every man made mistakes, no issues. So we can do the same thing here. Yeah, now I'm able to connect with my this thing here. Now SSH -I VPC -demo dot pem file. So Ubuntu. What I am doing here. I am login with the second private instance. So go to that particular here instances. Previously we installed the application in 1A. Now I am going to the 1B here. Just copying this IP address. Just I am pasting this IP address here. Just I am pasting. Yes, I want to connect. Yes, now I am able to connect with my private IP address. Right? So this is my private IP address. In the second one, 159.2. Now next let's go to the vim index dot html file. Okay, insert. Now I will go to the sample project here, sample code here. So VPC, this is the second private subnet, SGCOND, second private subnet here. Now just I'm copying this thing here, going to here, and I am just pasting here. Just escape shift colon WQ, and it will save the file. That's it. Now I am running Python 3 -m http dot server running on port 8000. Now it is running on port 8000. And next I am going to the load balancer here. I am just sign in again. Wait, it is signed out. Okay. Oh, okay, it is signed out. Let me go back to the particular thing here. FFC3 yes3. Submit here, sign in here. Give me a moment. I'm logged so I don't know why it is logged out. Sometimes it is logged out. Give me a moment. I will enter my MFA code. 037917. Okay. Now go to the load balancer here. Just refresh the page. Okay. Just copy this one. Open Firefox. Some other different browser here. Give me a moment. Open Firefox. Control V. Just access this thing here. Now you are able to see the second private subnet is running, right? So one is the US East 1A, I stopped the connection, right? So this is the healthy instance. The request it is going to the second instance, and now we are able to access this particular second private subnet here. And we are accessing our sample web application that is running on port 8000, and that is in the private subnet. So this is the concept today I want to explain with you. This is the concept I want to explain this to guys. So let me go back to the diagram. So you can able to understand the things here. Now we are created the two availability zones here, and one application load balancer here. This application load balancer based on the healthy checkups. For example, this server is healthy, then the request it is going to this server. This server is unhealthy, then the request it is going to the healthy server. Okay, so this is the concept we configured as security group that we are running on the port 8000 and port 80, and SSH we configured. So this Bastion host, we can this using this Bastion host we can able to connect with our private server. So this is the entire VPC end-to-end project. Okay, so now you can able to now you can able to perform this demo here. Okay, so thank you so much. So if you are watching my videos in the first time, so please subscribe my channel. So you can create your VPC end-to-end demo project here. So this is the concept I want to explain today. So thank you so much here. Thank you guys. So please subscribe my channel, and please like and comment. Okay, so if you are having any doubts, so you can ping me in the comment section. You can provide the timestamp there. So I will go through the each and every comment there, and I will reply back. Okay, so thank